following footage is certified PG. Pretty great.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. My first actual video that I've recorded in 2026. So, the Buell is kind of tucked up for the winter. I took it off the road about 2 weeks ago now. Last time I went out on it, I think, something like that. It's getting really cold here in the UK. Obviously, I know it gets colder in Alaska and Canada and Greenland and Norway and all that kind of malarkey. But still, here in the UK, for me, it's bloody cold. Highs at the moment of 1, and it's been snowing here. I live down near the beach. So that proves how cold it is with our salty air. So whilst the bike's off the road for maybe a couple of months till the warmer weather comes back, it doesn't rain so much because it gets very wet here around about now as well, between sort of January and March time. I thought, let's modify my bike to how I would like to modify it. So obviously we know it's been modified already, the colours, the carbon on the frame. Some of it most of it I will be keeping, but I thought a simple one this week to start off 2026. Levers. So I wanted to get some ASV levers, but at about £120 per lever, couldn't afford that. Obviously I could have bought some from Temu, but don't buy stuff from Temu for stuff like that, do we? So I went and ordered some mid-range levers from a company. Oh, hello, we got stickers. We got stickers. Everyone likes a bit of stickerage. So these have come from eBay, from a company called Redline Corner up in Birmingham. So these aren't the cheap Chinese ones you get, but they aren't ASV levers either. I was kind of contemplating on colours I wanted. I was thinking about trying to get some goldy coloured ones. I thought with the colour scheme I want to go with on this wouldn't really go. And I thought about the silver titanium ones. Again, yeah. So I thought, you know what, sod it, black. Simple, black levers. Can't go wrong then, can you? So I've got some black levers. Oh my god, I can't even get them out of the packaging. Oh, got a couple of free dust caps in there as well. I don't know if there's going to be in there, but they're in there. So these are called Lextech levers. Had to look at the box then. They're coming in a really fancy little box. I've not actually opened these yet. Let's come a bit closer to you. So I've not actually opened these yet. Hopefully these are made for the Buell. It says they were on the eBay listing. I'm going to link the chaps or the company eBay shop in the description below. Coming in a nice box as well. That's not a bad quality bloody box set, you know, when something's cheap and it just comes in this awful cheap cardboard. That's good quality cardboard. So I've got some short levers. Obviously I could have bought the standard length levers from Lextech or this chap or this company, but I wanted shorter levers, so I think they just look a bit nicer. These are really nice as well, really nice feeling. They've got different adjustment. So the reach, obviously being that I'm only 5'4", I don't have exceptionally long fingers. I've got more like wall sausages. Not even chipolata fingers, they're more like Wall's bloody sausages. So yes, you've got reach of 1 to 6, and they feel like really good quality. They're nice and lightweight as well. They feel like a really nice quality material. They are aluminium. Let's have a look, see what it says on the box. Might have to put my goggles on as well. So our Lextech motorcycle brake and clutch levers are truly on the fly position adjustment levers designed for OEM style master cylinders. The miniature click lever controls a roller cam assembly, giving riders the ability to manipulate lever position whilst riding, which I can see that being really bloody handy, yeah. So just a quick flick over, quick reach over to be alright. I had cheap ones on the Bandit, CNC brake and clutch levers are carved from billet aluminium. So that's why they feel nice and light. They feel absolutely stunning. They really do feel so nice. Made by 606126 aluminium CNC machined billet construction. So happy days. And they do feel absolutely lovely. I like the stickers. Don't know where to put those. I've got to put them somewhere. Shame it isn't a Buell one though. That's the only thing. Shame it isn't a Buell one. So come with me as I go to fit these beautiful feeling levers. I like these. I really do like these. Nice little cover note as well. Thank you very much. Blah blah blah. Positive feedback. And posted to enjoy. Dan. Thank you very much, Dan. So Dan, we're going to get cracking with these now. Let's pull the bike back a bit so I've got a bit more spacage around now. Let's get cracking, shall we? So what exactly are we going to need? We are going to need a 10mm spanner, but I seem to be doing okay with it so far. So this one's the clutch. Might get a socket on that in a minute because that might be a bit easier, a bit quicker. So one 10mm spanner. So I gave up. That's hurt my little pinkies a bit too much. 10mm socket. That's better. Might give it a quick clean whilst we're here as well. Like these little areas. When you get underneath the nuts and bolts and stuff, it always makes sense. It's just to give it a little bit of a spruce up. Dab of grease on there as well. So, what do I need? Bit of P85 or WD-40. Whilst from here. Just a quick dab. Dab. Just a little clean up. Clean up around there. Bosh. Let's get my clutch lever. I think that is it. Yep, that is it. That is a clutch one. Fingers crossed. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little dab of grease around there as well. I'm going to get some of my cycling grease. There we go, a little dab of that. And fingers crossed this fits. Because I did actually try putting the Bandit ones on here before the old Bandit went. In fact, let's put a bit more grease around these areas here as well. Because obviously these are areas that are going to be in constant movement. And you don't really want them to get sort of sticky and jammed up. Probably a bit excessive, but always best to be excessive than none at all. Happy days. Fingers crossed, otherwise I'm going to look like a complete... I'll look at that. It is on. Bit of grease on there, as I said. Da-da-da. 10mm socket. So, if you're a keen mechanic or hobbyist with tools, you'll know how much of a pain in the bum these 10mm are. I've got lots of them. Not because I've been coming to nick yours, but every time I come across sort of a little tool set or something, like down at the jumble sales or boot fairs, or if I see something on Facebook Marketplace, we've got a load of tools. This is my top tip actually for tools. So if you're in the market for buying yourself some more tools but can't really afford a new, can't afford to buy new, have a look on Facebook Marketplace or eBay even. Oh, look at that. Yeah, or even eBay. So I picked up a box of tools, in fact 2 toolboxes, probably about 4 years ago now, for 15 quid. I only really wanted 2 or 3 tools in there, like a couple of pipe cutters and some mould grips I think it was, but had everything in there I need. And I sold some. And I wish I'd kept some now, because some of them had the older AF style, American style nuts, which would probably be handy right now. Get that nut on there. That one's done, and then let's do it from the rear so it doesn't fall off, hopefully. So yeah, that is what I personally sometimes get my tools from. Facebook, eBay. Let's get my spanner on that, just to make sure that's nice and pinched up so it's nice and tight. Bosh! Oh. And there we go. So, old, new. Probably not a lot of difference, probably about a centimetre. Don't know if you can see on that camera or on that camera. But there's about a 1 centimetre, I'll try and zoom in on this one. About a 1 centimetre difference. There we go. Yeah, I won't be going that far out. There's a bit of play in that, so I don't know if there's a bit of wear in that. Just loosen it up just a smidgen more, so just tightened it up probably a bit too much. There we go. Try and get that just right. So it pulls back in now, but it doesn't flop around. That is the clutch done. That feels so much better. Still use 3 fingers on it, or 2. Probably use 3 because the clutches on these are quite heavy, but I can't put 4th one on there anyway. Happy days. Let's do the front brake. Right, so this side looks like a large flathead screwdriver and a 10mm socket, or Allen bolt I mean, or nut. There we go. That was simple. Going to pop that nut up there. We'll do exactly the same with this one. This is probably where I find out I've got a massive bloody leak or something, isn't it? And it's just about to appear as I take this brake lever off. I'll be a bit upset then. So flathead screwdriver for a flathead bolt. Do exactly the same with those with a bit of grease and stuff. Bosh. Again, let's offer those up. Yeah. They look alright, don't they? Show it to that camera. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. If you can tell me what film that is from, I'll give you a half-eaten Jaffa cake. One of the best films ever. And it's American, so there's a big hint from my era. The Cat's in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon. I'm going to start singing now, so I apologise to everyone. Right, this is going to be quite simple, I think. That goes out. Better check, see if the brake light works after this as well. Otherwise that's an MOT failure. It should do, because there's a little pin for it. Can't get this thing in. Ah! I think I might need some spit on it.
Every time.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck to and spit on that thing, you get me?
There we go. Screwdriver. So this is the first proper mod I've actually done to this, but there's more to come. More to come. Where did I put that nut? There it is. So that one's on its lowest setting at 1, but I think that might be a bit too close for me. I know I've got stubby little fingers, but shame, because kind of that's on number 1 now. Get a quick spray up there in a second as well. Bosh. Done. Let's see if I can point it to the rear of the bike. Let's see if that's going to work for the... Yeah. Happy days, brake light works. Turn that off, 'cause don't need that on now. Give that a quick spray. Clean that up. Happy days. That was the brake one. So the brake adjust, so the front brake lever does have adjustment. Clutch lever didn't, but I'm quite happy with those. Happy days. Let's see how that feels, shall we? I think that one needs to go out. That's it, but that just looks wrong now. It goes out too far. Let's see if I can get them both pointing up and see how they feel. Yeah, that feels alright. I'm happy with that. Happy days. Feels really good actually. Feels nice on the fingers. So let's see if this will work actually. I don't think yet that's off the ground. Let's hope the battery's not dead. It shouldn't be, 'cause it's a brand new battery. Still a bit on the slow side. I might have to put on trickle charge. Pin gear. Happy days. Dogs are shaking. Dogs are shitting themselves. So yes, happy days. Brakes, brake and clutch lever, done. First proper mod. Obviously I had my little number 1 on now, but there's more to come. I might just give you a little hint. Just see if I can just sneak this into the little, trying to do it without. Look on my big screen. There you go. That'll do. That'll do for a hint. But I can't really do that too much yet because I'm waiting for another part which is going to be here for a month. It's going to be here in a month's time, so I've got to try and think of content to make for those up until February time, I think. Which can be a bit of a pickle. But yeah, quite chuffed with that. Quite chuffed with those brake levers. Remember, I'll leave a link to the shop's eBay shop. I'll try and find them online as well, and their Facebook page in the description below. Remember, this isn't sponsored. These are bought with my own money. These are about £45 compared to the ones you can get for £20, or the ASV ones, which are about £120 each. And I think these look just as nice. So yes, thank you very much. Thank you for watching another probably boring video of mine. Please like, share and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. What other mods would you like to see done on the Buell as well? Yeah, so thank you very much. Goodbye. Video here. Subscribe here. Adios amigos. Goodbye.
That's all, folks.